Very good afternoon, children. Welcome to our language class. Children, today we will continue with the second part of your own book of science. In the first part, we learned about the picking of ice, isn't it? We did a small experiment on ice. Now, the second one is puzzles in the surroundings. Why does it hail even in summer? We feel very hot in summer. The sun shines brightly and the temperature is high. And then suddenly there are clouds in the sky and it starts raining. Not just water, but even small balls of ice. We say it has started hailing. The small balls of ice are called hailstones. Why does it hail in the hot summer season? As we move up from the land, the temperature begins to fall. Up in the sky, it is very cold even in the hot season. You know that there are water particles in the clouds that we see in the sky. Very high up in the sky, the water particles in the clouds turn into little bits of ice. Now, children, these are hailstones. Okay, now in the first two paragraphs, we are talking about the sun that shines very brightly, and it is a very hot season. It is a summer season, and the temperature is very high. But suddenly, what happens? We see clouds in the sky, which brings rain. Okay, sometimes we just not only see water but also small balls of ice. This is called hailing. 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 What is hail, children? Hail means small pieces of ice that falls during summer. So now, children, when the temperature is high, it means it is very hot, and low means it is very cold. Now, this is a hailstone. Okay. Now, children, this picture shows the different temperature at the different heights. Okay, when we are on the land, it is very, very hot. So, as we go up nearer to the sky on a hilltop or on a mountain, the temperature decreases and we feel very, very cold. Sometimes there are strong winds in the clouds. They push these little bits of ice upward so they do not fall to the ground. They go up and collect more water particles which freeze onto them. Thus, the tiny balls get bigger and bigger. They turn into hailstones. The heavy hailstones then fall to the ground in the form of a shower. Very tiny hailstones melt before they reach the ground. They turn into raindrops. But some hailstones reach the ground before they melt. A light shower of hail can be great fun, but a hailstorm can cause great damage to crops, plants, and animals. So, children, when we are very near to the sky, how will be the temperature? The temperature will be low and it will be very cold even during the summer season. And you know there are water particles in the cloud, isn't it? So, the clouds that are far away from the land, they have water particles in the form of ice as it is very cold. Now, what does the strong wind do? The strong wind pushes these bits of small pieces of ice still upward. And what happens? These small ice balls of ice, they get collect together and more particles of ice they get collect together with small particles of ice, and they become a very big ball of ice. Now these tiny hailstorms, they melt before they reach the ground. But when these big balls fall from a great height, okay, that ice which are very huge in size, when they fall from a great height, they cause damage. They damage the crops, the plants, and the animals. See the children, in Maharashtra, we had a hailstorm in the year 2014. The hailstorms devastated thousands of acres of standing crops. Fruit crops were ruined. Birds and animals were killed and injured in large numbers. Farmers suffered heavy losses. It was a great natural calamity. Children, these pictures show the destruction what the 2014 hailstorm has done in Maharashtra. The crops, the animals, everything was destroyed. You may have other questions that puzzle you, isn't it? Note down at least 10 such questions on the basis of your observation of things and events in your surroundings. A few examples are given below. Where do flowers get their color from? Why are leaves green? Why does chopping an onion make you cry? Note each question on a separate page in your book of science. Draw suitable pictures or paste related photographs on that page. Try to find the answers to your questions with the help of your parents, teachers, or friends. Make use of science journals and reference books to find the answers. You may find the answers on the internet. With the permission and guidance of your parents, guardian, or teachers, browse through the informative websites. You may find some of the answers you need in your textbooks or in another informative books. Note down the answers on the relevant pages. When you have collected a few experiments and answers to your questions, put them all together in your very own book of science. Children, hope you understood this part of the lesson also. Thank you so much.